Everyone, welcome to It's Healthy Mention channel. So today we are going to see about the Robert's philosophy, chapter number 13, the dose. So let's begin. Before Hahnemann, medicine used only crude, massive doses. Large quantities were the standard in the treatment. Early Hahnemann, even after discovery, the law of cure, he initially continued using large doses. He noticed that large doses caused drug effects more often than true healing. He began reducing doses gradually by dividing and subdividing method and carefully observed outcomes. For disease be dynamic in nature, the use of a remedy to cure or even to reach the disease must be dynamic rather than physiological in form and power. Gradually, the minimum dose, which is always a flexible measure, become ever smaller and smaller until it has developed into infinitesimal. Even modern science is recognizing the power of small doses. Evidence in modern science, such as colloidal preparations, ductless gland therapy, etc. In vitamin D therapy, extremely small doses, curative for rickets, that is rachitis, large doses, which causes destruction, supports Arndt's Schluss law. In Hahnemann's Organon 5th American edition, it is written in paragraph 128 regarding potentization. Crude drugs do not show full power. When triturated and succussion is done, hidden powers are released. Latent energy becomes active dynamically. In paragraph 156, dose sensitivity has been explained. Here, even a similar remedy, if dose is too large, can cause new unwanted symptoms, especially in highly sensitive patients. In paragraph 157, aggravation and dose. A properly selected homeopathic remedy in minute dose can quietly cancels or extinguishes an analog's disease. Aggravation caused by larger doses may last for several hours, but in ready, these are only drug effects somewhat superior in intensity and very similar to original disease. Hahnemann in his chronic disease says that even a correctly selected antisoric remedy, if given in a large dose, causes strong aggravation and original symptoms creates new medicinal disease. Management give antidote or give another suitable most similar remedy in minimum dose like Vopis recase taking. A dose can never be too small if remedy is correctly selected. Nothing interferes with its action. Patient does not disturb the remedy effect. Even extremely small doses can produce all the good effects expected from the medicine. He teaches that small doses can never harm, may only fail, while large doses always risk injury. Therefore, the only rational and safe and true path in homeopathy is the minimum dose doctrine. Boningusen also tried large doses but got bad success. Law based doses in homeopathy, remedy selection by law of similars, dosage by law of action and reaction, that is, action and reaction are equal and opposite. Drug shows primary action, which is equal to direct drug effect, secondary action, which is vital reaction. Example: Epicac in large dose causes nausea and vomiting. Small homeopathy dose causes cures nausea and vomiting. This paragraph in textbook has been explained almost 2 to 3 page. So this is a short way to understand what law based dosage is. Homeopathy is there. Now next is physiological action is not equal to curative action. The physiological action of a drug is not its therapeutic or curative action. It is the exact opposite of a curative action and is never employed in homeopathic practice for curative effects. Pathogenetic symptoms produced by crude or massive doses, that is primary symptoms. Nature of homeopathic cure is without drug effects, without suffering, mild and gentle, gradual, dynamic in nature. Proper homeopathic dose produces no new symptoms. Even the drug disease has not been produced and cause slight, brief, that is short aggravation followed by continuous improvement. Homeopathy remedy acts on an already sensitive disease pathway. Only the minimum infinitesimal dose is required. This is not choice or theory, but a fixed natural law governing both cure and dosage. There are two elements of law of dose. So you have to understand this. This is very important part and this is very important to this topic. That is patient factors and drug factors. Disease is equal to disturbed vital force. Organs or functions show altered susceptibility. They can show hypersensitivity, hyposensitivity, or no response. These changes are new susceptibilities not present in health. This forms the basis for understanding sickness, whereas drug factors, drug is equal to power to disturb living forces, which in turn causes drugs dynamic action. Therefore, dose is determined by degree of similarity. Greater similarity is equal to smaller dose but high potency. Lesser similarity, large dose plus lower potency. If you have understood this point, then you are very simplified and the way of simplicity of practicing homeopathy becomes very simple. So here we have completed the Robert's philosophy, the chapter number 13, that is the dose. Hope so you have understood this topic. Thank you for watching.